Phil.
Are you listening? Damn.
What's up, YouTube? Thank you for tuning into another episode of Race to 100. I'm your co-host, Neil Batang.
I'm Rick Thorcell, and we are on episode number 16.
Sweet 16.
Sweet 16, man.
This is going to be
It's
sweet.
like a little birthday.
You know how sweet it's going to be?
How sweet is it going to be?
It's going to be sweet because you're going to love this topic of conversation. So Rick's tried to come at me with all these like, oh, we should talk about this. I'm like, dude, I got this. So let me ask you something. This dude, what's that guy's name? The Republican guy running for president?
The orange fella?
What's his name?
Oh, I think his name is like Donald
Trump. Donald Trump.
Yeah, that's right.
Donald Trump. So
I don't hear his name very often.
he is about to be the Republican candidate for president of the United States.
Wait,
right?
the dude who hosted The Apprentice is about to
The guy who hosted The Apprentice.
the Republican
The
nominee.
real estate mogul. The guy who had his own line of steaks.
When did this happen?
His own university.
Has no one been covering this?
Champagne. Man, I mean,
Seriously.
this is before our time, before we were born.
Social media or
So someone brought up an interesting topic to me. We were chilling at work, and they were like what would if you're Donald Trump, right, and you've made the biggest a-hole of yourself in the media, and you've won the Republican seat by saying the most outlandish things, and you've pretty much separated yourself from any type of, what's the word I'm looking for? Any type of love or any type of appreciation or cosign from the minorities because of the radical things you say.
Respect my authority.
Exactly. So I'm going to ask you, if you're Donald Trump, hypothetically.
Oh God. Oh my heart.
How would you
think I can handle it.
How would you go about attaining the minority vote? The black vote, the Latino vote.
You mean other than saying that blacks love me?
Other than
And that Mexicans love me?
Other than saying
That
black,
Asians love me? And that women love me?
that women love you. Yes. How do you
love
how
me.
do you do that? How do you do it?
Well, you change everything that you are and stand for.
You just change your mind?
You absolutely change your mind.
Just change your mind.
Yeah.
So
Say free college for all black people.
that's what you do?
Yeah.
For only black people?
And Mexicans.
And Mexicans.
The legal ones, though.
The legal ones, though. So you don't hire or ask your co-running mate to be someone of color, a Latino,
You know, at this point,
prominent African American.
getting as serious as I can get about this sort of topic,
Yeah.
at this point in time, I don't think that there's anything that he could possibly do to engender any sort of respect from the minority communities in America right now. Like you look at the previous election too, when John McCain ran against President Barack Obama and won the black vote by 98%. I think Donald Trump's going for perfect. He's going to keep it 100.
Yeah. Okay.
And that against 0%.
Yeah, 0%.
What do you think, man?
Well, first of all, people do not know this, but there are plenty of minorities endorse Donald Trump. Plenty of them do.
You see it on TV all the time.
Rich ones, middle class ones, lower class ones.
Why?
For their own reasons that I personally cannot explain or understand, they do. This is the only way Donald Trump could win the minority vote. He would have to take Future and Drake and have them remix Jumpman to Trumpman.
Trumpman.
And have that be his official.
Trumpman.
His official.
Right.
Don't do that.
Damn it. I'm trying to
have that be his official campaign song, Trumpman. That's the only way this clown would have any possible way of attaining the minority vote.
Didn't Kanye West say that he was supporting Trump? No, Kanye West is running for president.
Yeah, that'll
in
be in
2020,
that'll
I believe.
That'll be an interesting
But
election.
Donald Trump could help that process by 4 years early and make him his vice president.
Kanye West.
Kanye West. Why the heck not?
People are saying having Oprah on board.
Yeah,
he
he'd said he'd like Oprah.
A parabillionaire, but I don't know if she feels she's ready for politics. I mean, if Trump could do it, I can't. How can we not say Oprah couldn't do it? You know, but that is the only way that he would go about doing it. That's how he would win the young vote and the minority vote. He would have to remix Drake and Future's, have them remix Jumpman to Trumpman and make it his official campaign song, and would have to order these guys incredible amounts of money for them to do it. Now, would they do this? I don't believe so. But
it is Donald Trump.
It is Donald Trump.
The deal, man.
It is Donald Trump. It would make things interesting, but yeah, that's the only way he would ever win the minority vote. Period.
I think that you're very optimistic about this.
I don't think it's going to happen. I know it's not going to happen, but that's how much of a stretch I think it is of any possibility of this guy winning. He would have to have very strong entertainers in the black community that everyone relates to, of all ages and generations, you know?
Yeah.
You know, he would have to have one of them, like the strongest ones, like your Drake.
So he needs people in the minority community to co-sign him then.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like really strong ones, like Oprah co-signing him, that would help. Michael Jordan co-signing him.
You think that would actually swing people's
Oprah
votes?
Or Beyonce and Jay-Z? Oh yeah. They're considered the black league. Or LeBron James? Yes.
So who has the most power here then? And if one of them wanted to be a trailblazer in the worst possible way.
But here's the thing though, if they were to endorse Donald Trump, Riggs, they would lose a lot of their fans. Because I don't agree with you, Donald Trump, what are you going to do for me? What are you going to do for me? A lot of the people who purchase my merchandise, my supporters, are fellow minorities, people who look like me. If I endorse you, I lose that.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Donald Trump would have to offer Drake and Future massive amounts of money for
maybe some Trump steaks.
Man, I heard those Trump steaks are terrible. That's what my
coworker
told me. Shout out to the coworker who told me that if you ever eat a steak, make sure it's not a Trump steak. Believe me, I've had a few, and I called in sick to work the next day. No joke.
Oh, God.
And then a few months later, he went out of business, and he said, "This is why.
This is why.
This is why." But hey, you can't make steaks, but the guy might be president. So let us know what you guys think. If you know how does an a-hole like Mr. Trump go about winning the minority vote? We'd like to hear your feedback.
I would love to hear somebody give a legitimate answer as to how that actually could happen, because we've been sort of dicking around here.
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see if there's anyone who actually has some ideas as to a legitimate way.
I'm telling you my way. That is it. I'm telling you.
That's fair.
It would make people mad.
Take an act of God.
No, seriously, because that's how you get through to people, right? If I say something to you, Rick Larcel, you'd be like, no, what are you talking about? But if I sing it to you and it's got a nice beat and you got a nice dance to it and you have some drinks while you listen to it,
serenade me right now.
You know what? You're not good looking enough for me to serenade you, and we are out of time. So feel free to like, comment, or subscribe to our show. Let us know what you guys think about all of this stuff. We'd love to hear your feedback, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Race to 100.
We'll catch you next time. Peace.